Sorry, my head hurts. Wait, why is Elena Shy's head hurting? So I can give you content! So, one thing you should know about me is that I love safety. Even though I greatly prefer the ineffective cloth masks from the types that doctors use. Those ones hurt my ears, don't yell at me! Anyway, and that's why I found out that I'm not soulfully scared of quicksand. I'm scared of dying from it. So I'm scared of death. So basically, I love safety, but I also love the Laff Limpics. So what did this girl decide to do? I ranked all the Laff Olympics challenges by how dangerous they are. So to start the things off, 1 out of 10. These events are not dangerous. They're as simple as playing a video game. And those challenges that I decided for are the Boomerang Throw, because you just stand there and throw something. Filling up the Oasis well, because it's just a bucket brigade. How are you gonna hurt yourself? Ping pong, because you're just standing there or swinging your arm a couple times. And the disc throw, because once again you're standing there throwing something. Fishing, because as the viewers or the competitors are shown to just sit there. Igloo and sandcastle building, because that's literally a simple activity that that kids do all the time. And the free fly, kite, antique aircraft, and rocket launch things. You're literally just standing there. And for the 2 out of 10s, I'm not even gonna point them out because there's too many of them. 95% of the challenges took up that entire page. So you just take the time to read this entire thing off yourself. Okay, now let's get on to the 3 out of 10s. For those, I went with wrestling, because all those punches can cause some bruises. And then the kangaroo race, because I know the kangaroos are probably trained, but they're still aggressive creatures. Probably same with dolphins. I don't think dolphins like it if you hurt them. And the log running race, because you're literally tiring out your legs while trying to stay in sync with your partner, which is hard. And the fox hunt, the fox is shown to be semi-aggressive. So, and the speedboat race, yeah, you could end up like it in a reed boat race. You'll probably end up getting very motion sick. And for the donkey race, donkeys aren't the most reliable whole mount. Surfing, as long as you know what you're doing, you're fine. Tree cutting, once again, as long as you know what you're doing. And you don't end up cutting yourself with your own axe. And the long jump, yeah, I don't know how that would go. For 4 out of 10, there's skiing, ice skating, climbing in the Eiffel Tower, the dance race, climbing Big Ben, the vine swinging contest, the flying carpet race, the rope climb, and the pogo stick race. Now to clarify my option for why the flying carpet race is here. I'm not gonna put something extremely high because the technology or creature is unfamiliar with real life. Because that would just be unfair, and probably maybe there'll be flying carpets in the future anyway. Okay, moving on. For 5 out of 10, it's the Toboggan and Race, the horse bucking, the stir roundup, the cliff diving, the hang gliding, the bullfight, the unicycle race, and the Statue of Liberty climb. I feel like the Statue of Liberty is more twisty-turny than most statues that they climb, so yeah, they have that going for them. And unicycle race is like higher than the bicycle race because unicycles are harder to ride. And cliff diving seems easy and safe whenever because you'll have the nice soft water to land in, but it's shown that the tide goes out, so if you don't time correctly, then you're probably getting a broken bone. And the whole rounding up the bull thing, yeah, that's pretty safe, semi. But I'm only talking about the bull roundup from Arizona, because in another episode, they have to round up a robot bull. Everybody knows that if you add the attribute robot to something, it just makes it a little more dangerous. You're getting bumped up to a rank of 6. Now, other than the robot bull roundup, for 6 out of 10, there's also the windmill spin, the tiger hunt, and the outrigger race. Okay, so I put the tiger hunt below the mythical creature hunts because tigers are actually real-world wild animals that we've watched and studied for years. And speaking of 7 out of 10, and the 7 out of 10 hen contests are taking a picture of the Loch Ness Monster, the monster, her scavenger hunt in Transylvania, the underwater relay, the abominable snowman hunt, climbing Mount Everest, leprechaun hunt, and the lunar foot race. Now, you may think that the underwater relay is safe, but didn't you see that? Well, I don't see any visible air tanks or snorkels. It's probably been a while, but I don't remember seeing those. So, they're basically making them drowned. There weren't any 9 out of 10s and 10 out of 10s, but I did get 8 out of 10. There's only 3 of them. Now, one of them is short and simple, which is skydiving, which, as everybody knows, yeah, we know what this says, but the Scoobies and Yogis were really struggling with their chutes. Basically, it would be lower normally if you knew what you're doing. But really only Greeply knew what he was doing. And then, an event I already hate on its own is here, and that's the sandbag wall make. The concept of this challenge is to make a wall made of sandbags, so you can block the water that's about to brutally murder you. And yeah, some of the characters know how to swim, but Augie Doggy is literally in this event, and he confirmed in an earlier episode that he doesn't know how to swim. If this challenge existed in real life, they'd probably make a rule that the participants have to know how to swim. But they just let a child who doesn't know how to swim enter. And I see no visible lifeguards. What if a little child fails? And the camera's hidden, so how the announcer's going to get there in time before the kid drowns to death? Okay. I'm getting on a tangent. Don't worry, the last one will be very short and simple. It's the tightrope walking hang event in the Grand Canyon. Honestly, that one's self-explanatory because, unlike the other or fall risk challenges. This fall is guaranteed because you're walking on tightropes. So what did we learn today? If the Laff Olympics happen in real life, don't enter. Now please subscribe for more awesome content.